welcome to my channel. Before I start this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more updates. Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reading a book about bees. So, just a warning, like, if you don't really like bees, just, like, while you're watching pictures of these bees, these wonderful creatures, just close your eyes and peek a little bit if you like. Only if you're afraid of these creatures. Okay, let's begin the book. Buzz! Outside, the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, and the bees are buzzing. When some people see bees, they run. Others might not notice the bees. Yeah, I always run. I'm just so scared of getting a bee sting for some reason. I never got one before. But let's stop and take a closer look. Bees are helpful. Our world needs bees. Helpful bees. Bees both help both people and plants. Honeybees make honey and beeswax. People use these things in a lot of ways. Beeswax is used to make candles and cleaning supplies. Honey is sweet and delicious. A bee sits on a flower of a strawberry plant. All kinds of bees help plants make seeds. That rhymes. All kinds of bees help plants make seeds. It's kind of rhyming. Seeds can grow into new plants. Some of those plants give us fruits and vegetables. We can thank bees for strawberries, apples, almonds, tomatoes, and many other foods. Pollen Power. When a bee lands on a flower, the flower's pollen rubs on the bee. Pollen sticks to tiny hairs on the bee's body. Buzzword. Pollen, a sticky yellow powder made by flowers. This bee has pollen all over its body. When the bee travels to another flower, pollen from the bee brushes off onto the new flower. This is called pollination. Pollination. Now the new flower can start off to make seeds. Wait, does that mean some of the pollen is actually seeds? A bee's leg has special hairs that form a basket. The bee brushes pollen into the basket, then it flies back to the nest. This pollen is used for food for baby bees. Empty pollen basket. These pollen baskets are filled with pollen. Only female bees have them. A tongue on a bumblebee. No, it looks really creepy if you see that picture, like with the bee that has the long tongue. It looks like it's a mosquito. It has a mosquito head, and it has a bee body. That would be really creepy to see one. But it's only its tongue, so that means imagine having my head on a bee, and then I'm like, definitely everybody would just freak out. Telling you, everybody would freak out. Even if their head was on the bee, then people would definitely freak out because nobody's ever seen that before. Unless you could just use a green screen, like I am using right now, to just put it on the background. I'm not really gonna do it. Bees collect nectar from flowers too. They drink nectar with their tongues. Some bees make honey out of nectar. These bees are called honeybees. Buzzword. Nectar, a sweet sugary juice that flowers make. I mean, if you taste it, it's possible to taste it from tulips, I think. I think they're found in tulips mostly. I don't really know. But, like, there's a little drop that you can find. I think somebody tasted it before. It's not really that sweet, but, like, it's sweet enough for the bee. Yeah. 7 cool fact about bees. Number one, the garden bumblebee has a tongue that is as long as a body. Number 2, humans collected honey from bees as early as 6,000 BC. Number 3, bees have 4 wings, 2 large wings and 2 small wings. I don't know why that's cool, but it's nice to know that. Number 4, bees can see colors that are mostly likely to land on flowers that are like blue, purple, or yellow. Number 5, farmers often hire beekeepers to bring bees to their fields. The bees pollinate the farmers' crops. Number 6, honeybees do a dance called the waggle. Scientists think that this dance shows the bees in the hive where the best nectar is. Yeah, I was gonna mention that thing, but good thing they already have it covered. Number 7, aka the last fact. About 1/3 of the food on our planet grows because of bees pollination. So it's like if you really love strawberries, for example, and if bees weren't even a thing, you won't really get bees. So where would you get any? I mean, sure, some other bugs might be able to pollinate it, but bees are better than that. Bees do a better job, I think. Is that true? Okay. Hey, brain. Is that even possible? Looks like he still does not know how to talk from a few days. Alright. A bee or not a bee? Oh, yeah. It's easy to mistake other insects for bees. They often look alike. A bee has hair all over its body and that helps catch pollen, eats nectar from flowers, eats nectar and pollen. Wait, bees can eat nectar? I mean, pollen? I never knew that. That's good to know. It has pollen baskets if the bee is female. But there are ways to tell them apart. Take a closer look at the bee and the yellow jacket wasp, which is not a bee. Do you see the difference? Yes. A bee has more hair than a wasp, and the wasp has darker yellow, and it's not completely in stripes, and it has darker wings, and it looks creepier than bees. Wasps are just mean, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, whatever. All they want to do is probably just sting you instead of bees. They only sting if they are feeling threatened. Yeah, and they're also docile creatures. I'm not reading that from the books. Yeah. Okay. Eats mostly meat, such as other insects. Does not have much hair. Oh, I thought it completely had zero hair, but it has some hair. Does not have pollen baskets. Oh, that is just creepy. It's like if you just go to the crack in your brick, I have a brick house, so if you just go outside and you see a hole, then you just look at it with your eye just facing it, and then you see a bee just pop out. I'm like, ah! I just run for my life. The bee's like, hello there. Can I serve you a cup of tea? Can I serve you a cup of pollen? Can I serve you a cup of nectar? And then I'm like, ah! He's like, I'll take that as a no. Okay, bye. And then he just runs away. But it would be really creepy seeing this on your house. Why? I'm just going to cover it with my hand. All right. About 2,000 kinds of bees live on Earth. All their bees are solitary. Bees or social bees. A solitary bee makes a nest for its young. The nest is inside a hole in the ground, in the wood, in walls. See? In walls. It could be in your brick wall, if you even have a brick house, which I do. But it has some paint over it or whatever. Or in plant stems, solitary bees collect pollen, but they do not make honey or beeswax. Okay, I just hope that bee on the screen is not going to be my nightmare. Please, I hope not. Buzzwords: solitary bees, bees that live alone; social bees, bees that live in a group. Okay, that also gives me the creeps a little. I mean, at least you're not really seeing their faces. I mean, your eyes you can see kind of, but yeah, that's a huge honeybee hive. Alright, social bees live in with many other bees. A group of social bees is called a colony. Colony. A colony of bees live in a hive. Honeybees are one of a kind of social bee. As many as 50,000 honeybees may live in one hive. Bees care for their young. They make and store honey in the hive too. Okay, buzzword: hive and open source within a space with a tree, structure, or box where social bees live together. Alright, before we continue reading this book, the question and answer thingy, I just want to say that, like, when we take the honey, and when they say that the honey is for their young, it doesn't mean that we're stealing their honey. It's just that they don't need so much honey. Like, so we're just taking their backup thing or something. Like, there's too much honey, so we're taking the excess honey. I mean, like, in the combs, like, those hexagons or those pentagons. No, those are hexagons. The little hexagons on the hive, that's where they store the honey once it's done, like, getting spit out by other bees. And I just said another spoiler alert. Okay, whatever, we're gonna read it anyways. So, we're just, like, the bees make the honey. We take the excess honey. I already said that. Okay, let's continue. What goes zub zub? A bee flying backwards. Oh, because it's buzz buzz instead of zub zub. Oh, I see. Home sweet home. Yeah, wait. Are those hexagons? Wait, they have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those are hexagons. They have 6 sides. Inside the hive, honeybees build with beeswax. The bees mold the wax into 6-sided shapes called cells. Lots of cells make together a honeycomb. The bees put nectar from flowers into some of those cells. As the nectar gets thicker, it turns into honey. The bees eat the honey for food. Each cell has 1 egg. Adult bees feed and care for the young. Other cells in the hive hold bee eggs. There is 1 egg in each cell. Each cell has 1 egg. The young bees grow and change after 21 to 24 days. The young bees become adults. So that was the end of this book. Let's start the quiz. Can I ace this quiz? I hope I can. Let's begin. Oh yeah, before I start this quiz, you can do this quiz too. You may write down the question and answers you could choose from. Maybe you can fill in the bubble as well. Like, you can do that every time I go to one of the questions. But it will take some time, so it's better just pause the video than just look at the thing and then just answer. So it's your choice. Okay, bees. Who do bees help? Plants and people. Correct. How do bees help plants? They help them make seeds. Correct. What does a bee collect from the plant? Pollen. Correct. What are solitary bees? Bees that live. Yeah, this was made by a teacher, I'm guessing. I think. So they accidentally misspelled it. They had to take away the K. Bees that live alone. Correct. Okay, here's the final question. What are social bees? Bees that live in groups. Correct. 100% I correctly answered 5 out of 5. Nice work on my superstar. I hope you also got 100% and correctly answered 5 out of 5. Because then, you are a superstar as well. The bunny's just dancing like... That's also my reaction sometimes. So that was the end of the quiz. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give a like, and hit the notification bell for more updates. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!